Hey guys, Ross here from Biker Talk. Today I'm out and about on the new Savic C-series Electric motorcycle. Going to let you know what I think, so let's go. Okay. Okay, back brake feels good. Okay, so this is a really interesting sensation riding this. Very similar to a lot of the other electrics I've ridden. Build quality looks excellent. We saw this at the Everything Electric show, and I must admit, the bike I saw there, I was a little disappointed with the build quality, but Sam's just told me that's actually a bike they had to sort of put together. Their main bikes and the finished bikes they actually had out for the test ride, so the one they had inside there wasn't as good as it could be. But this feels good.
How's it feel?
Feels nice. Yeah. Suspension's firm, but it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels good. Yeah, no, it's nice and smooth.
When you feel comfortable, definitely take it straight to sports mode.
Okay. Yeah, sweet.
As long as you're following the engage.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I'll do that very soon. So the whole touch screen here looks amazing, and the top yoke, the way they've integrated that, looks great. Now this is a customer's bike, so the adjustable suspension is not standard. That's something they've set up for this particular customer. Whoever that customer is, thanks for letting me ride it. Yeah, man, this is a good bit of kit. So these are a premium bike. They're not they're not a cheap electric. They are a premium bike for a pretty, I suppose, niche sort of market. Yeah, the way they just roll off from a standstill like that is amazing. So 280 kilos. I've got to admit, when I'm rolling here, it does not feel like a 280 kilo bike. That's carrying its weight really low. Even picking it up from the side stand didn't feel like a 280 kilo bike. I do love this carbon version, it looks amazing. They come in a silver and a black as well. I think silver looks good, the black, nah. But this carbon one, lovely. Okay, let's throw it into sports mode, see how that goes. Not too far. There we go. We go. Okay, watch it, because we're in a 40 zone. No, it's still a 50 zone. Quite a tall seat height. So I think if you're a taller rider, you'll be fine with this. Seat is quite firm though. I would liken it to a plank of wood. So I think, me being in my early 50s, I would like a more plush seat. So I'm sure that's an option. Only selling them in Australia at the moment, but the plan is to take them to a global audience or a global market, which I think, yeah, look, tough market here in Australia with electrics, I think. Certainly probably more widely adopted overseas in Europe. So 200 k's of range out of this battery, obviously depending on how you ride it. Okay, that really takes off. That's amazing. So we've got rider modes. We've got Eco, Normal, and Sport, and you've also got and Rain, and 3 customizable modes where you can customize things like torque and regen. So in Sport mode here, not a lot of regen, but when you put it in Eco, it actually reduces a bit of the torque, but it gives you plenty of regen. Just adjust that mirror. That's better. And I must admit, I really do like that regen dialed all the way up. I think it's incredible. Still got my blinker on, better turn that off. Forgot they're not self-cancelling. So Brembo brakes all round on this. The brakes are really good. That rear brake, when you don't have the regen on, like I don't now, it's not a lot of regen in here in sports mode. That rear brake in sports mode, really nice and controllable at low speed. So really control your speed with that rear brake. Obviously you don't need that when you're in a different mode with lots of regen. I think if this was my bike, I'd be dialing in a custom mode with full power or nearly full power, and a lot of regen braking as well. Because the couple of other electrics I've ridden with that, I think it's incredible, and it's a different sort of experience to riding. But yeah, that's good. That front brake is sharp, those Brembos, twin discs, that's excellent. Bosch ABS as well, so you know that's going to be good. The electric motor, it's a Savic, obviously design in conjunction with another company, and maybe we'll find out who that is at some point. But this is good. Let's see how we go up here. Yeah, wow, that takes off. Sports mode's excellent. So what sort of market do you reckon these are going to appeal to? Stick it in a comment below. I think it's definitely, well, it's obviously definitely a niche market. These electrics are not everyone's idea of a great bike. They're not going away though, so I think if you're riding off electrics, do that at your own peril. I can see riders like myself who have a couple of bikes in the garage adding an electric in, absolutely. 200 k's of range, you know, probably good for a little weekend. It'll run down to the pie shop of a weekend for a coffee with mates. Just got to remember that blinker, I keep forgetting to turn that off. It's funny not having a clutch there to go for. Okay, back out onto the main road here. Let's have a chat to Sam.
How do you find the sports mode?
Mate, sports mode's excellent, yeah. That's what I was just about to say to Sam. He just said, how's the sports mode? I'm like, yeah, pretty good. Okay, back out on the main road. Let's see where he's going to take me. Up a Ringer Road, hopefully through a little bit of a twisty section, I reckon. Yeah, that sports mode is nuts. It's good. I think my only complaint is the seat's like a plank of wood. The seat's like a plank of wood.
Well, it's one of the things we're currently looking at.
Yeah, I was going to say.
The seat as well.
Yeah, okay. Anything where you're going to be spending like an hour on it, I reckon that would be getting way too firm for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, like the actual position is good.
Yeah.
And the height of it is fine. Okay, let's stick the cruise control on. Turn that off. There you go, cruise control. So the cruise control's on or off. You can't adjust it, and then obviously to disengage it, tap the brake on, and then you got that. Now they've really worked on the throttle mapping of this bike. So that throttle is really smooth, particularly in sports mode. Really smooth throttle. It's not jerky when you take off. It just, yeah, nice and linear. Okay, so Sam just said stick it in eco down here and you'll feel how the regen kicks in, and yeah, look, that's pretty good. That's holding my speed. Yeah, nice. So that's obviously going to charge up the battery, give you a little bit more battery range. Yeah, good. You can see there, like, Sam's getting away from me and I've like not touching the throttle. I would definitely, if this was my bike, dial in a custom mode with full power and like about 80 or 90% regen, and that would be the mode I'd probably leave it in, because I think that regen braking is excellent. So would you add an electric to the garage? I'd love to. And this Savic is something you could definitely have a lot of fun on. For a weekender, you'd probably commute on it. I know it's an expensive commuter at 30 grand, but this is a premium bike in a pretty niche sort of market. And I do hope that they do well, because I think it's really great to see an Aussie manufacturer having a crack. So hats off to the guys at Savic for having a go. Now this bike, it feels like it's taken forever to get up and running. I mean, I think I first heard about these in about 2015, maybe. Like, we're talking 10 years. So first impression, pretty good. Build quality is excellent. Brakes are excellent. That motor, really good. They look great. They're a bit different. The modes all work really well. I do like it. Pretty impressed. Thanks to the guys at Savic for letting me take it for a little ride. That was fun.
And then you can start the reverse motors now.
Oh yeah, good idea.
So, flex back into neutral.
Okay, yep.
And then you go to reverse gear as well.
Yep. Okay, that's pretty good. So that doesn't feel like 280 kilos.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of time rooting.
Yeah, a really low centre of gravity.
Yeah. And that's the thing, everything inside here we've configured, like the battery, the charger, the motor, we've shifted it all around. We wanted it to sit, and now that us really control where that weight sits on the bike.
So we've got a brand new website, bikertalk.com.au. I will put an article on the Savic C-series up there, but until next time, stay safe and I'll see you soon.